Get ready for a journey into the unknown as we explore unexplained mysteries in this spine-tingling video montage. Eric Gunner was contacted about a very strange activity going on in this small girl's home. This is the story of Natalie and when her grandma came to visit.
Natalie, who appears in the video with a teddy bear face concealing her identity, says that her mother recently rented the upstairs apartment in their house to an elderly woman. Natalie says that as soon as the woman moved in, strange things started occurring in their home. They would hear odd noises in the middle of the night. They would find random things move from one room to the other. And they would often smell an unexplained foul stench coming from upstairs. Weirdest of all, cats and dogs in the neighborhood began disappearing. As for the old lady, her behavior was odd to say the least. She avoided all contact with Natalie and her family. The woman didn't say hello or even talk to them when they passed her on the stairs. If they knocked on her door, she wouldn't answer. Natalie and her family became more and more terrified as the odd noises and events in their house intensified. Then one night, Natalie's 10-year-old sister woke up screaming, saying that her back was in agonizing pain. They checked her and found that her back was covered in deep, unexplained scratches. Well, with that, they had had enough. Without even so much as packing a bag, they fled the house in the middle of the night. As of the filming of this video, they had not been back for 2 weeks. So, Natalie knew about Eric Gunner's YouTube channel. She asked him to investigate.
De hecho, si apago la luz, la casa de arriba está prendida. Ahí es donde vive la viejita. Voy a tratar de no hacer ruido para que no me vaya a escuchar. Fíjense que a mí me da más miedo la viejita que, no sé, me vaya a parecer un fantasma o algo así.
It's fairly obvious that Natalie and her family left in a rush.
Se supone que así como dijo ella, esta Natalie, pues se fueron de rápido ese día. No recogieron nada. Dijo, pues sí me dijo que iba a haber incluso hasta comida. Hasta frijoles aquí. Ay, huelen bien feo, parecen como están enlamados.
At first it seems like there's not much to see. Just an average empty house. But then things start to get a little strange.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños.
Did you see it? Well, Eric didn't either, but watch again.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños.
YouTube commenters pointed out that it looks like a small girl dressed in all white briefly peeks out from behind a curtain. Again, I should note, the house is supposedly empty.
Ay, esa muñeca da miedo.
Eric spots a doll that seems to be a bit out of place. Little did he know that after the filming, the house's owner would tell him that the doll doesn't belong to them, and they've never seen it. But even creepier, later in the video, Eric passes by the same room again.
Nada.
Did you see it? As YouTube commenters would later point out, the doll has now vanished. Eric heads into the bedroom to investigate, and this is when things get truly bizarre.
Aquí parece que se puede subir por aquí, pero está como sellado. ¿Qué pedo? Está esta casa rara. Bueno, está construida raro. ¿Qué es esto?
And once again I have to ask, did you see it? Something ducks out of sight under the bed. Again, Eric doesn't notice. This too was spotted later by YouTube viewers.
Vamos a ver. ¿Qué pedo? Veo que se mames.
Eric gathers his courage and heads back in to check out the curtain. It didn't go well. As he rounds the corner, a shadowy figure ducks back into the corner of the room. This time, Eric does see it.
No sé qué... No sé qué pensar, la verdad, si estoy... Tengo miedo. Ya no sé si salimos o no. No hubiera venido solo. ¿Saben qué? Si no hubiera venido solo, la cagué bien cabrón. No hubiera venido solo. Esta puerta no la despegue. ¿Qué hay? El baño. Ay, güey. Me sacó.
He heads in to check it out, but nothing there. With this, Eric has had enough. He decides to just get out of there. But that might not be as easy as he thinks. Someone in a cloak, presumably the creepy old lady who lives there, comes walking up the stairs. Eric hides until the coast is clear, then quickly makes his escape out to the street. So did Eric Gunner catch multiple paranormal encounters on video? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can watch Eric Gunner's full investigation of this supposedly haunted house over on his YouTube channel.
This lady is using these metals to act as a sort of Ouija board to talk about her past lives. She questions them about some of the most terrifying things and events ever.
Thank you. Using dowsing rods to communicate with my past loved one to answer your questions of the afterlife. Do aliens exist? Yes. Thank you. Are there aliens on other planets? No. Okay, thank you. Oh, but now it's saying yes. Yes and no. Interesting. Are there aliens on other dimensions? Yes. So, planets then. Is planets maybe something a little bit, is it more complex than them being physically on another planet? Yes. Thank you. Is it more, so I guess with that being said, are aliens what we think they are or what we're made to believe that they are? No. Thank you. Is communication with aliens possible? Yes. Thank you. Are there people that communicate with aliens? Yes. Thank you. Does the government know more about aliens than what they are leading on? Yes. Thank you. Do alien species actually want to help? Do they actually want to help? Yes. Thank you.
This user captures something really weird on his vacation and stays in Vegas. You can see the ghost peering from the wardrobe when he calls his mom.
Mom!
What?
Mom!
What the? Seems like this ghost wasn't expecting the man as it peered through the glass and was just observing. It certainly scared the man. This video was sent by a family to social media because they just couldn't understand what happened to their dog and why it suddenly disappeared and appeared again.
Now, 45 seconds later, the dog mysteriously reappears on the other side of the fence. Some viewers have suggested the dog was abducted by aliens. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below.
The end of this video doesn't mean the end of your paranormal journey. Subscribe and stay connected for more ghostly encounters. Until next time, may your nights be peaceful.